What is up? How is it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Bending Ballistic Show. Today, what we're going to talk about is just a little informative video. There's nothing really crazy going on here. I've kind of got stuff down here, that way you can see me moving stuff for the sake of this video. But I've got a couple of things that I want to talk about. So, I got on social media, just like everybody else does on social media when they're bored. They get there and they start aimlessly scrolling through social media. Well, for me, I was doing that, and I don't live on social media too awful much. I try to just get out and live life. Well, long story short, I ran across an article from Bear Creek Arsenal stating that they are releasing the 277 Sig Fury AR-10 rifles. And it got me to wanting to make a video. And by any means, is this a dog on Bear Creek Arsenal? This is not a dog on Sig Sauer. None of the above. This is just strictly speculative information that I am going to use just for conversation piece of this video. And if you haven't seen the post that I'm talking about, I will take a screenshot of it and I will post it right here. Alright, so now you know what I'm talking about. Well, Bear Creek has decided that they're going to make an AR-10 rifle in 277 Sig Fury, also known as a 6.8 by 51 millimeter cartridge for the AR-10. Alright, so that's cool. But is it a waste? In my opinion, I think it's a waste. And I'll tell you why I think it's a waste. For one, nobody carries the ammo. The only places that you can get the ammo for this is online, like Midway, Brownells, Mid-South Shooter Supply, 6 Hours website, so on and so forth. I have not seen 277 Sig Fury in a brick and mortar, like I have 308, 6.5 Creed, 6 Creed, so on and so forth. So, now we're going to factor in the price of ammo. The cheapest box of ammo I have seen for this is $29.99. And the most expensive box of ammo is $74.99. These uppers are going for about $700, which for a Bear Creek upper, $700 for an upper. It better be one nice upper. That's all I've got to say. Because most stuff on Bear Creek's website is nowhere near that cost. Again, I'm not dogging on Bear Creek. I think them pushing the envelope and saying, hey, let's do something a little bit different, I'm all for it. However, from the utilitarian aspect of it, you can't find the ammo for this round in brick and mortar. Now, that's not to say in the next 6 months this ammo will not become available to brick and mortar. But as of right now, it's not brick and mortar. So what's the point in building a rifle that you can't even get ammo for? And I know there's going to be people in the comment section that are going to say, well, 338 or 8.6 Blackout is that way. 338 ARC is that way. So on and so forth. I want the rifle built pre the ammo availability. That way I have the rifle. And when the ammo comes available, I'm going to buy a bunch of ammo. Okay, cool. If that's your justification. But what are you going to do if tomorrow Sig Sauer decides, hey, 277 Sig Fury, 6.8 by 51, we're not going to make it anymore. Now you've got a rifle that is pointless, that has nothing more than a paperweight. Let's talk about reloading dies. As far as I'm aware, the only reloading dies that I've seen for the 277 Sig Fury are the Hornady and the Redding dies. And those are premium custom dies that you're going to pay a price point for. Even Sig Sauer has dropped half their lines that were in the 277 Sig Fury, and now we're only offering it in just a couple different rifles. So, what do we do there? I'm not saying stop the innovation. I'm not saying stop trying. But I think if these companies are going to release new rifles and new rounds, that they need to go ahead and make sure that the ammo is available prior to releasing the rifle. I should be able to go to my brick and mortar and pick up ammo for this rifle. Maybe not a brick and mortar, but how about a Cabela's or a Bass Pro or an Academy Sports or a Sportsman's Warehouse, something of that nature. Not necessarily have to order it offline, because ordering ammo offline creates another hindrance, which is hazmat shipping. Minimum order for hazmat shipping is $25. And that means you can't just have it dropped off at your doorstep. You have to have somebody that is over the age of 18 or 21, depending on the state in which you live in, to sign for it and say, yep, I take responsibility for this hazmat item. It's not something you could just have dropped at your door. It doesn't work like that. So, food for thought. Do I think Bear Creek is making a mistake? Not really. However, would I jump on this right away? Again, not really. But I'm just a guy on the internet who's making these videos. I'm not an expert, and I don't claim to be. However, in my opinion, $700 for a Bear Creek upper is a lot of money. That's a lot of money for an upper that you have to spend even more money to get ammo shipped to you. Not saying it's a bad idea, but it's an expensive idea. But until next time, everybody, hope you enjoyed the video. That's my 2 cents on it. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Who knows? Maybe Bear Creek will email me and say, hey, we'll send you the 277 Sig Fury. Do the review on it. I don't know. It's just a tabletop conversation piece that I wanted to have for you. I didn't really have anything else to talk about today. I don't have any crazy videos coming up. I don't have anything like that going on. But until next time, everybody, thanks for watching. And I'll see each and every single one of you on the next video. Thanks.